I think the industry has been centered around the PDF report for a long time.
Yeah.
Do you think that will be a difficult mindset for people to adopt, right? Because the PDF, to a degree, is still important as a reference document, as an example of the work you've done, and anything that needs to be referred back to is there. But I know you guys go beyond that and offer more of a customer experience. But do you think that'll be a difficult shift for people to embrace?
Not really, if the alternative's, far superior. And I think it's that kind of, we'll still have an output for a PDF because it might be needed for legal documentation and things like that. But I think it's what's it based on? It's based on typewriters, printing reports. I can't remember the last time we printed the report. The fact that we're still sending PDFs out is bonkers in my mind, and they probably should have died a death 5 years ago. But yeah, so we'll have an interactive portal, and this is the beauty of AI, is its ability to present data in a way that would be so time consuming for us to do. So little things like summaries of each section. We live in a TikTok society where people don't want to consume, pages and pages of data. And some people will, but the amount of clients I personally have spoken to who you just know they haven't read the report from the questions that they're asking, being able to provide kind of too long did not read summaries at the start. Infographics is a big one. So we've built a lot of kind of, pie chart wheels of, long-term, short-term, CR3, CR2 defects in there. So that ability, maintenance planning. So if you were from your survey to write a maintenance plan of almost like on a Gantt chart of the things that need to be done now in the first 6 months, the next year, the next 2 years, that would be probably a half hour project in itself to write that. AI can pull that data from your survey and present that. So actually it's going to be a far better product for the client if they, if this data can be presented in a far readable way. And then things like, I could go on, but, having an AI chat box. So the AI chat box who can kind of pull bits of data from that and give you answers. So I think that's a big part of it. We're also pulling in kind of data in terms of flood maps, all that data planning, presenting it live within that portal. So the actual end product versus a PDF, do I think there'll be kind of pushback on that? No, because it won't be comparable in any way to what you get. You'll be basically getting a live website about your property. So I just don't think that, and I think the product for us will sell itself.